man have to save you.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the entertainment buzz. Yeah, me told ya.
Yo, yo, yo. What them say? Up to the buzz, buzz. You don't know what the buzz, buzz, buzz.
You know how we roll.
This is the entertainment buzz.
Further on in the buzz.
That is why they part our pains. And them searching and searching. Like what just wanna give them away.
What we gonna do right here is go back, way back in time.
Sky, are you? All the respect them eyes off. Like a flag. Hear me now. So bounty.
Entertainment buzz are the real thing, man. Sight.
And now, our feature presentation.
Yes, sir. We want to say a very special welcome to the EBUZZ. I'm DJ Bones. We want to say a special welcome to the EBUZZ. I'm DJ Bones.
And I'm Kishima Francis. I'm reading your lips, Bones, but can you hear me?
I'm hearing you now loud and clear. It's great to hear you.
Still
How are you?
not hearing you.
Not hearing me. Kamara, check quick. All right. Yeah, all right. We're going to see if we can get a technical operator in here. Come, Kamara. You're fit today, man. Run up and down. All right. So she's not hearing us.
I'm doing a great job reading your lips. She's not hearing us. You're looking fabulous in your red. It suits your skin tone.
This my skin tone red? No, sir. Can you hear me now?
I'm not hearing you.
No, this is every joke though. She's not hearing us, but we are hearing you. So you know what? From you can read my lips. I will do my best.
Kishima.
Yeah, Kishima, we're here.
Continue talk.
Okay. So he's asking me to keep speaking. So,
Yes.
of course, if you're just joining us, it is the EBUZZ. We're here. We're about to kick things off. A busy show planned tonight, Bones. Of course, we're going to be linking with our colleagues in New York. Plus, we have a string of IRA FM big ups this weekend as well, in addition to our music artist and Droop Lion coming through the EBUZZ tonight.
As a matter of fact, we want to say a very special thanks to our sponsors. So the EBUZZ is brought to you by Tad's Records and the new Hezron album entitled Man on a Mission. It's now available on all digital platforms worldwide. Hezron, Man on a Mission album and Tad's Records. It's the ultimate reggae experience. I
Kishima,
hope
continue talk.
Come on, we are here. You're out here, you.
Is Bones hearing me?
No, Bones not here. Keep on talk.
I am hearing her.
Okay, I'm not hearing Bones, but
oh boy, I tell you. So
Kamara is asking me to keep speaking, but
I'm hearing
okay,
you.
no,
I'm hearing you.
Bones, say something.
Bonjour, mon ami. Comment allez-vous? Can you hear
Not
me?
hearing.
All right, I'm trying to bust some French. It's not working. All right, so I'm hearing you loud and clear here, Kishima. It's just that you're not hearing me.
Still not hearing you,
Yeah,
but
okay.
I'm reading your lips. You're
Right.
saying that you're hearing me loud and clear, but
Loud
I'm
and
not
clear.
hearing you.
Loud and
Yes.
clear. So in studio, we have our music artist. His name is Jahcheef. We're going to be talking to him a little later on. And of course, a couple of things happening. We have, as you said, quite a few big ups that we're going to be talking to the promoters. Oh, wow. We are going to be talking to a couple of the promoters tonight. So we're going to have a lot of interesting stuff.
Everybody feel irate when they listen to irate. Everybody love irate. Moving forward, today, tomorrow, together. Staring to the future, today, tomorrow, together. Building hope within a nation, that's our occupation. Great people doing extraordinary things. IRA FM, I can hear you. IRA
FM. I can hear you.
Oi, Reggie! Over 50 years you have license and you can't find forward. You're stuck in a reverse. Forward. Everybody feel irate when they listen to irate. Everybody love irate. FM.
I listen to everything on IRFM. IRFM on Sunday. IRFM on Monday. IRFM on Tuesday. IRFM on Wednesday. IRFM on Thursday. I say on Friday is IRFM and on Saturday is IRFM. And you have a next day?
IRFM, I the lick that.
You hear?
All right. So, of course, good afternoon again, good night. It is the EBUZZ. We're having a bit of technical glitches that we're ironing out. So, in the meantime, just want to say a big thank you and big up to our EBUZZ sponsor. Big up to Tad's Record and the new Hezron album titled Man on a Mission, now available on all digital platforms worldwide. Hezron, Man on a Mission album and Tad's Record, the ultimate reggae experience. As I was saying before, we have an awesome show planned. As usual, we're going to be having our music artist, Jahcheef, and Droop is coming through as our main guest this evening. We're going to be linking up with the team in New York City. They're going to be joining us on the EBUZZ to give us an update as it relates to what's going on. You know, IRFM rollout in the Big A. The Big A is there. We also have DJ Brian, DJ Lollipop, and the entire team. So we're going to be talking with them shortly. We also will have some big ups. Lots of events happening this weekend. You know, back to school is on the heels. So it's kind of like the final hurrah before back to school. And people, you know, kind of get into that normal vibe and the end of summer kind of thing. But right now, just to talk about Tanta Blacks, of course, the dancehall entertainer is dismissing reports suggesting he's involved in fraudulent activities. Now, in an IRFM exclusive, the entertainer, who is wanted by police from the Counter-Terrorism and Organized Crime Investigations branch to answer to fraud-related charges, says he is waiting for his lawyer before he goes into the police station. And this is information that we got leading up to the EBUZZ time, so we're not sure what the situation is presently as it relates to Tanta Blacks. Did he go into the police station with his lawyer as yet, and was he released? But what we did know when we had a conversation with him earlier today, this is what he had to say. Take a listen to this clip.
No, I don't even deal with scamming with fraud. I don't even go that side. I don't deal with nothing with fraud. I have a company that I used to power around named Poor and Bossy. He must be involved in fraud, and just because me and him maybe have an understanding, he must want involve me, my name to get it handled with the team name outside in the street through media. You get what I'm saying? I don't know nothing what's going on, but I'm waiting on my lawyer to call me back when I go down at the station. Just that I'm doing right now.
And, you know, all of this comes on the heels of entertainer Poor and Bossy, who pleaded not guilty to the charge of forgery. Bones, are you there?
Can you hear me, Doc?
Yes.
Yes, but this is the idea that I suggested. Let's just make a move. And we've just made a move around here. There seems to be a technical issue somewhere. So we're going to be just getting ready now. Look at what's that thing with Tanto Black scene?
I know. Can
you imagine? Now. This is rich.
All I hope is that when he goes to court and he sees the judge, he doesn't say, "Booby,
booby, you're on the balcony." You've heard of the booby? I'm on the balcony in Canada. That boy don't have no sense.
It's crazy.
But I love him, brother brethren.
The whole details of it, Bones, is almost like a he said type of situation. Mm-hmm. So we'll follow it and keep our listeners posted. But, anytime you have to deal with the law or having to go in, it's never a feel-good situation or,
One of the nicest things, though, is that there seem to be a lot of events that are going to be happening across Jamaica this weekend. As a matter of fact, we, as the global station, we have also been connecting across the world. And, of course, the IRFM team, they're also in the Big Apple. And we had a link with Big A during Gary G's show a little earlier. And we're going to be linking with them again shortly to find out the latest happenings in New York. I do believe they're at the Sands Bar and Restaurant in Queens. And we want to find out just a narrative or just give us an idea of what's happening there. So we should be linking with them pretty shortly. And we have a whole bunch of big ups. So,
a lot of big ups.
Yeah, so,
are you planning on going out for the weekend, or are you just going kind of keep it put?
Darling, you see, when them say we're outside, I don't even want to be in island. I want to be out island, not even just outside.
So look, monkeypox doesn't play a role any at all on your conscience or your thoughts?
No, never did. But I don't know if you heard about the gentleman, a 36-year-old, who seemed to have contracted all three things at the same time.
Yes, he went to, I think it was Spain.
Yes, so he contracted monkeypox,
HIV,
and COVID.
Look, that is terrible.
That the man there is not even just jerk pork, that is corn pork.
Salt.
The man's salt, man.
But how do you break that type of news, though? How do you say to somebody, well, you are positive for monkeypox, but
we understand
it doesn't end there, and
we understand the HIV. I think he told us what happened with HIV, but then there's also a little stigma with monkeypox and HIV where it seems to be spreading around that community more than normal. We're not saying it is limited to that. But there is a little stigma that they're saying that monkeypox seems to have a rampant spread within the homosexual community. And then he did say that he was behaving bad in Spain. And so...
When you say behaving bad, like he was wilding?
He was wilding. He did say he was, partaking in that same kind of rudeness there in Spain.
Wow.
So, and then, of course, he caught COVID. So so it's COVID, monkeypox, HIV. So and the symptoms seem to overlap, which is another thing that I've never heard. So we have to be, hey, we're living in some serious and different times, I tell you.
No, we absolutely are, and that is why it is important for people in general to take the necessary precaution to ensure that, you are protecting yourself. I know everybody's all about YOLO, you only live once and that kind of thing. But if you're living well and you're taking care of yourself, once is good enough.
You know what? And that YOLO slogan is something that I would love to change. You only die once. You live every day.
You live every day. Absolutely.
You live every day. You die once. You live today, you live tomorrow, you live the other day, until you die. And when you die, you're dead. You come back. So
it just comes down to perspective, and that's a very good way to look at it. You live every day, and you have to try to live every day. And living every day don't mean that you're going to OD or you have to go to the extreme every day. The simplicity is the way to survive.
Yeah, when you say you live every day, we're not saying that you need to be stupid about it. And a lot of people are stupid about how they do things. Moderation, temperament, you do what you want to do, but you do it to a point where you can make the max out of it, but you're not hurting yourself or hurting others around you. You drive fast, you don't drive stupid. You don't do things to kill you off, and these are little things. So everything is in moderation. But as I believe, you live every day, but you die once. And
I love it. You live every day and you die once. I mean, people should take on to that and change this whole narrative. Like when you talk about, you're living or you're living it up or associate living with just doing something outside the norm, not realizing that you open your eyes every day. That is you living. You're breathing. You are alive.
You are alive.
You know?
So I believe that it is. That what Jahcheef would say, that is it.
That is it.
That is it. I'm seeing now if I don't know if we're going to be able to. Yeah, we're going to do that now. So what's going to happen is we're going to try and link. We're going to link with our team in New York. So Irie FM, yeah, Irie FM now brings you a live report from the Irie FM New York rollout. The Irie team is currently at the Sands Bar and Grill in Queens, New York, and it's now over to Big A, DJ Lollipop, and DJ Brian at the Irie FM team live on location. So we hand it over to Big A.
Hey, Big A.
Biggie Barney. Yo.
What?
What, Biggs?
What?
Yeah, say youth. Rich. What, youth?
Hold on now.
Talk to
Hold
it.
on.
Talk to it. Ma come out of the nice, you know. That a
Hold
rich,
on.
you know. He ma come out of the nice.
Yes.
Yeah.
We hear it. So if you're just turning
Yo.
us our link
Yo,
live with
Biggs,
the team
yo.
in New York. Hi, Big A.
We're hearing you, brother.
Yeah, Bones, you hearing me?
Loud and clear, brother. Loud and
Hearing
clear.
you.
All right, great. All right. Well, before we kick things off, let me just tell you that this broadcast comes to you all courtesy of the following sponsors: Jahcheef's Wheel of Food, Rhythms Restaurant and Bar, 18 Merrick Boulevard in Laurelton, New York. Rhythm, feel the vibes. O'Keefe Music, promoting his brand new single "She's All I Need," available on all digital platforms. Sparkles Auto Parts, automotive store where you get everything for your vehicle. If you don't have it, we will source it. Visit us at 7 DeCosta Drive in Ocho Rios or call 387-5710. Manatee Records, promoting music like Dancing Mood and Wake Up List by Teardrops. Check them out on all digital platforms. Romish Entertainment. Massive Auto and Car Sale, 158 Main Street in Pineapple, Ocho Rios, for all your auto parts and affordable prices. Sun Island Bar, barbecue and jerk, the best there is. Pepper's Jerk Chicken, Nostrand Avenue in Brooklyn, New York, for the best in Jamaican jerk. And True Friends Music new release compilation Bankroll Rhythm EP with Beanie Man, Charlie Black's Therapy, Damadon, and Chris Toke in Miami. Available on iTunes and all digital download platforms. Produced by Keroy Fisher for True Friends Music. Now,
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Talk to it.
Me have an issue with that last statement that you dispelled as some philosophical enlightenment about you only die once.
You live every day. Mm-hmm.
You know.
You hear me now?
No.
Well, I know. Hear me now? You have some people right now that are dead, even though oxygen in them bones. Right? Even though they are breathing, they are literally dead.
Yes, but what I am saying to you, Big A, people always come across and say you only live once.
No, you die many times too, brother. If you refuse to take advantage of this life and enjoy, you die many times. If you don't stand up for something and allow people to maul you and
that's what I say.
Push you over, and you don't stand up, them steamroll you, you're dead.
You live every day,
even though there's oxygen in your vein. Anyway, we will talk about that on another day.
Yes. Tell me what's happening at Sandbar. Yeah, but
Bring me Biggs.
Shima.
Can you hear Kishima, Biggs?
Yes, I'm hearing you.
Okay. Oh, okay.
All right, go on. Tell us what's happening at Sands Bar.
All right, great. The first round action as we did in the first round, we pulled up to a great vibe. This is where a lot of Jamaicans especially seem to hang out on any given day. This bar and grill is divided into two parts. There's an outside area for street side dining, and then there's the formal dining on the inside. DJ Lollipop was on the wheels of steel in the first round. So you can tell me how the first one got, Pop. What was the first round like?
It was a good look, it was a good feeling, It was a good first round warm up. We're here in Queens and the vibe's just nice, the atmosphere right. Everything good about it.
Nice. Nice.
All right, but I realized that the people were partying in their seats. They were eating but rocking to the vibe. Now, is there a plan now that when the eating stop, the dancing gonna start? When the eating stop.
When the dining stop. The dining.
Yeah, when
the consumption of food.
The dining.
The
dining.
Yeah.
Put it
When the
context,
when the consumption finish.
Yes.
Yeah,
yes,
this is the
yes.
Y generation, eh?
Yes, the Y, yes.
Yeah, man, no, I'm asking that when the consumption of food stops, you plan to lift it up to another level now and have the people them now kick off them shoes now and start to mash up the place.
Yeah, man, definitely after the people them get the food in them system, you know, say, little more time, a shelling time.
See?
Yeah, so the round there just to warm up round them, get some food, get some drink. And to tell you that after playing the round there, I just receive a bookings just after the round there.
Watch them one.
A promoter was on location, and when I finished, they called me over and I got a booking so the 14th of October.
Well, remember though, Lollipop, make sure they contact management. You hear? I'm right here.
Everything going through management.
Thank you very much.
Rich.
But Biggs, you know what I want to ask you though. I know
Tell
you're
me.
at the Suns bar, but then the team is out in New York for this massive rollout. How is the rollout coming along, and how are persons reacting to the news that the IRFM app now they will have full access free?
Well, Shima, I'm not hearing you at all. The music is taking over. Brian is on the wheels of steel, and every time this door opens, the music that is coming out is so loud that I'm not hearing it. So could you quickly repeat for me?
Okay, sure, no problem. I was asking, I know the team is in New York for the IRFM rollout that has to do with our app. So how are they reacting to the news that internationally the IRFM app will now be free for all? How is that going?
Okay, no, everybody's excited. Everybody's excited. I was explaining to the proprietor of Sands earlier on that he'll be able to now pipe IRFM live through the speakers that are here in Sands. And pretty much all the other places that we went yesterday, all the other persons that we spoke to, they are pretty much excited that IRFM is now going to be free, and it is going to be not only is it free, it is going to be a super app where you know so much more than just listening to radio will be allowed. There are going to be so much special features that we can't say much about it yet, but I am pumped about it. That there's going to be, or this app is going to be an app like no other. And the persons who we have explained it to is they are pretty much excited. And speaking about exciting, everywhere IRFM going on.
Yeah.
We always have persons that are following us, right?
Definitely.
You know IRFM. Well, the person I'm about to speak to is one of the earliest careers that IRFM made. Way back in the 1990s, he had a big hit song, and I won't be stroking my own ego to say that I was the person who played that song first, or I was the person who bust that song, but the gentleman or the artist, not gentleman of this, right? The artist who gave you the big song in the 90s called Aya Aya O is in the building.
Future Famba.
You pretty much know who that is, right?
Yeah, man.
Yes.
I think
Future.
told that.
Wagwan, Papa.
Wagwan.
Future Famba.
Wagwan, Bones.
Bones and Kashima is on.
Yeah,
in Jamaica.
Kashima, Bones, you don't know the thing.
Wagwan family. What you say, Famba?
What you say? You say IRFM there in New York, you have to find without it.
Man,
No, you say, all of that tonight, and I can't call me and tell me, say, yo, remember in the area forward.
Right.
Forward, So before me even hear, say, when we reach, it done out, now they what me say, IRFM.
And you know, say, you have to forward.
You have to reach you.
Tell me,
Cool, man. Cool.
That is it.
But I'm about to ask a serious question, Famba. It does seem that every time you miss an artist from Jamaica, you don't hear him for a minute.
I knew you had him there.
In there, New York, and in there, Florida.
Florida.
Are we seeing a serious migration of our artists, especially the 90s generation artists? Are they running away from Jamaica? Wagwan.
Nobody not running from Jamaica. I just say everybody's like got Florida, everybody's a spread there with people like got New York. I want it all different type of stuff because like so the 90s artists them now foreign more appreciate them.
Yeah, more than, you understand?
Yeah, because you're an import. You're an import.
Yeah, remember say them it's a new breed of artists right now. But the 90s artists them still get all of a book in America. So if you check it out, Professor Not there in the Miami Sunday, in the New York last Sunday, this Sunday where I come in the Miami.
So for economic sake, it might as well them stay up here because of the bookings. Is that what you're saying?
Not really, but you know, as we tell you, you have to spread your wing. It's just like IRFM. A lot of radio stations might not do this like we want to do, but people request enough to come because they know some have a big Caribbean following and a big worldwide.
You just answered the question perfectly.
Perfect.
You just answered the question perfectly. Just like IRFM spread the wings, I saw the artists them have to spread the twins.
See, because remember, say, the radio station is the birth of the artist, you know. Where is Future Fan can say that can be bust from IRFM.
Right.
And if enough other artists wish to say that, then bust from IRFM. So IRFM is like the mother, the part of the dancehall business.
No,
I really think we bust a lot of artists.
So let me get this straight. You know, migrate.
No.
It is just that you're just up for a minute.
No, I have a work permit, so I have a show coming up on Saturday. And I have another one of my CD release party on Sunday. So I actually have two things I do.
All right.
Okay, so tell me about the CD release.
Well, it has been released already, you know. You understand?
Yeah.
Yeah, it has been released.
What's the name of the album?
It's an EPK.
It's an EPK?
Yeah.
How many tracks on it?
About 4 tracks.
Okay. And what are the 4 tracks?
All right, we have styling on it. We have big dreams. We have a couple songs on it.
Which one are you excited about mostly?
Lifestyle.
Lifestyle.
Yeah, one name Lifestyle.
Okay. All right. Well, you know what to do. You know how to get it to us. Right? And you know that we're going to promote it for you.
Yeah, man, no problem. You know that.
All right. Make sure me have it before me leave it tonight.
All right, yes.
Famba. All right, Famba, email it to me here before
Big up,
Big A
Famba.
What you say?
Email it before Big A reach you.
Yes.
Email it first.
Yeah. All right, one love.
One love, brother.
All right.
Yeah, man.
All right.
Love, yeah.
Now, we still have somebody else to talk to, Bones and Shima. We want to talk to Scepter.
Yes.
Right? The Scepter is a reggae artist, a songwriter, and a producer. You produce your own stuff?
Yes, yes.
Give thanks. Tell me a little bit about Scepter. Tell me about your early origins. Where you born?
Well,
what got you into the music? Tell me about your early origins.
Early origin, born in Manchester, you know. Father side, old lady side of Westmoreland. Migrated early.
How long are they now?
From about 1980. You know, 80 with the parents. So really my musical thing started here in New York, you know.
Right.
You know, see it. So going back and forth. But over the years now, you know, 2015, I entered the festival song competition in Jamaica. So I end up in the final 10. You know what I'm saying? So I've been doing my thing all along.
Boss piece of the truth, I could see if I remember it now.
Eh?
Boss piece of the festival song, I could see if I remember it.
Tell you a little bit about Jamaica. Out of many one people. Tell you a little bit about me island. Chaman, come let me tell you about yard. Wow, yes, me neighbors string cut down there. Then how them expect me to go left down there. Just look how the island fresh and green. That are the blessing that the Father giving. And the course, yes, where the tourists prefer. Outrageous thing with a mob the area. From the beautiful sea to the cleanest river. Miles of white sand for you to walk in. Tell you a little bit about Jamaica, you know.
All right,
yeah,
Scepter, indeed. So what do you expect to happen to your music in the next couple of years?
Just to reach out there and reach to the people because it's a message music. You know, revolutionary culture, you know what I say, so we grew up on it, so, you know, just to more airplay and more visual, that people grasp to accept that. For me, it's not even an international and a starting, just a play a role in our life, to enhance to what already there are already, to the foundation, So just to get more airplay and a broader range, what I'm saying?
The next time you see IRFM in your area, you are going to be one of the stars on our show because indeed we are going to ensure that dream come true. See?
Respects are positive.
All right.
Yes,
Manners and honors every time.
Back.
Yeah, man. Set down. Indeed. All right, and that's a wrap on this round, Shima and Bones.
All right.
We're going to get back to the juggling, get back to the fire, and when we link again, we will be able to give you a further update. But DJ Pop.
Ready,
Ready.
Round 2.
Eh?
Yes.
All right. It's a pity we can't get to share some of Pop's juggling live.
Right.
But then again, we will work on it and see if when we link again, Shima and Bones, we'll be able to get just a little slice of what DJ Pop and DJ Brian is doing to New York right now. So live from the Sands Bar and Grill, on behalf of the entire team, Nicholas Evans, Simone Brown Keys, Trishan Wilson,
DJ Lollipop,
DJ Brian. This is Big A once again from the Big A live.
I like that. Big A from the Big A.
Yeah, Big A from the Big A. Stay safe in the Big
IRFM
A.
just brought you a live report from the IRFM rollout and the team currently at the Sands Bar and Grill in Queens, New York. On location, Big A, DJ Lollipop, DJ Brian, and the entire IRFM team. We're going to go for a break, and we will be right back.
International reggae artist Hezron is getting ready for the launch of his highly anticipated album, Man on a Mission. Join Hezron in the Man on a Mission concert. Save the children. Saturday, August 27th, Sky Beach, Negril, 116 One Love Drive, West End, backed by the Hard Shield One Drop. Doors open 7 p.m. MC, Amber. Admission US $20 or $2,500 Jamaican. Hezron's Man on a Mission concert, Saturday, August 27th, Negril. International reggae artist Hezron is getting ready for the launch of his highly anticipated album, Man on a Mission. Join Hezron in the Man on a Mission concert. Save the children. Saturday, August 27th, Sky Beach, Negril, 116 One Love Drive, West End, backed by the Hard Shield One Drop. Doors open 7 p.m. MC, Amber. Admission US $20 or $2,500 Jamaican. Hezron's Man on a Mission concert, Saturday, August 27th, Negril.
All right, if you're just joining us, we say a very special welcome back to the EBUZZ. And as a matter of fact, boy, we got a busy program tonight because a couple of big ups are going to be coming up on the weekend. One of my favorite parties in the world, well, one of them, is Footloose. And Footloose is going to be happening on the weekend here in Kingston. I mean, well, you love your Footloose thing, Nakashima. You love sporting.
No. You see, those parties where you can just dance from your enter until you're ready to leave, those are the ultimate parties.
We're going to be talking to Francis Chin Yee, I hope I got Yee, Public Relations for Footloose. So, Francis, welcome to Irie.
Bless up, you both.
Oh, you do?
All is well on our side. You talk to us. Have you dotted your I's and crossed your T's? Is everything good to go for Footloose?
Yeah.
From A to Z. Not even the I's and the T's. From A to Z.
You look like you're
covered.
You look like you're a pass Z. No, this is a brand. This is one brand party. A lot of people go out for this event. I want you to give us all the information that you can about this party. Where is it?
All right.
When is it? What time should people get out? Tell us the admission. If you have sponsors, we give one big thing for doing. So you're gonna give us all the details about it, and on top of that, tell us a little bit about what time should people get out, and how is your parking and security. Give us all the info.
All right, no problem. All right, so we're back at it again, and we thought it fit to use the last weekend in the summer to get everybody out to release the stress, get ready for the new school year and everything. We even lowered the price at the gate. So pre-sold is $1,500. Our last admission at pre-sold at the gate. Last admission at the gate was $2,500. We have lowered it to $2,000. You know, just give everybody a break because this is a spring week, but back to school. Gates open at 9. 2 for 1 ladies before 11, so come out early. So also our main sponsors will be Campari.
Right.
So we'll be having drink specials and Campari all night.
Nice.
So all the man them who love bitters,
So
a ticket outlet.
Yes.
A ticket outlets are Avery Beauty Concept, Mullines Road,
Uh-huh.
Kingston Jerk, New Kingston, Collectibles Mall Plaza, Intimate Curves, Clock Tower, Gina's Pharmacy, Portmore, Marshall's Pharmacy, Greater Portmore, and we have added online tickets at footloose.xtickets, that's tickets with a Z at the end, .com. You can follow us also on Instagram at Footloose Party. And, I mean, we just started fit for going forward that, to use the last weekend of the year.
Right.
So, all the parents can get your babysitters out, can get everybody out, so you can enjoy and get your feet loose. So we're putting a spin on it. So come and enjoy, as you had mentioned before, it's just crazy vibes right through the night. So get your tickets early,
right?
Because we don't want to rush. We have restocked everywhere already, so get your tickets early. Because I know we don't want the bombardment at the gate for the 2-for-1 ladies, because they're rushing to get in because they know the kind of vibes they have to get to have with their sisters.
All right, tell us a little bit about, so you say, what time should people really head there? You don't want to make sure that people can get in and get themselves situated, get themselves comfortable from early. What's a good time for patrons to come out?
Come at 9.
Come at 9. All right.
So 9 and 11 is a good spot.
Footloose is a great party. Tell us about the package. What we getting when we come into Footloose now? Who we going to see? Who are the DJs? What's on the entertainment package for us?
No, I can't let out that.
It's the same secret thing on the pan again, same way.
Not even the DJ.
Not even a DJ, brother.
Not even one DJ.
No, man.
Kind of the last Footloose you have, have big artists for the show too.
Yeah, but not this time. We look at it probably when the last staging.
Right.
Before the end of the year, we look at something like that. But for this one,
yes,
we want everybody to just come out and have a vibe. Just come out and have a good vibe. They don't want to break the vibes, no long talking from the DJs.
Nice.
And there'll be special guest DJs there. Believe me.
No, I believe you.
You're going to get reviews more on it than me bigging it up now after the party.
All right. People know that Footloose is what? A retro. What's the genre of music we're going to get?
So we're looking at anything between 80 to early 2000.
My party that, me there.
Really good vibe. And I like the fact that you said no long talking, it's just dancing.
No long talking.
Just
get your foot loose.
We don't want to break for artists right now, but the artists will be coming in future.
In the next one. All right. No problem.
We just want to get people enjoying themselves for the last weekend of the summer. Next week is back to school and everybody busy. That's why we even saw it fit to lower the admission at the gate from 2,500 to 2,000.
Francis, line up my tickets. I'm on my way.
Francis Chingy, thank you so much.
Right through, so you don't have to join a gate, join a line.
Sure, I like that talk. Sure, Francis. Sure, man. I love it.
Thank you so much for stopping by, and we wish you all the best with Footloose.
And same Francis. To you, man, and all of the listeners on RFM. Bless up, everybody.
And you will see us on the weekend. You'll see me for sure. So big up, Francis. Problem. Enough love every time.
All right.
Francis. Francis Chingy, public relations for Footloose party, and that is one big party. It's always
a good party. Yeah, man.
Definitely.
For real.
All right, we're up for it. We're going to take a break, and when we get back, it's going to be more right here on the EBUZZ. Keep it locked right here.
Every time you are link with a condom, coulda Ozzy, coulda wife, coulda be a random. Do it for your best life.
The time by the Ministry of Health and Wellness is.
All right, check your watches, check your clocks. Your time is now 12 minutes after 9 in the p.m. And, of course, every week we create a platform, or we have a platform where new and rising talent gets a chance to just expose their work and their talent. This week, we have a talented brother by the name of Jahcheef. Boy, I tell you, some even like the name Jahcheef, the girl named Checkleaf.
Yeah, man, Jahcheef, man, rich,
What, Jahcheef?
Yeah, man, good night, man. Good night to the listeners all over Jamaica,
All right.
Good night to you, Mr. Bones,
All right.
Biggest DJ in Jamaica.
And of course, you're listening to Kashima is also here with us. Can you hear in your headset?
Yeah, man.
Are you hearing me, Jahcheef?
All right. Well, that's a favorite.
Miles away, but I'm hearing you loud and clear. Not seeing you, but I'm hearing you.
Yeah, man, it's a pleasure,
It's a pleasure to have you here, Jahcheef. Tell us a little bit about your name. How did you get that name, Jahcheef?
Jahcheef, I was a small kid, growing up, always, hear a big man by the name of Frankie.
Yeah.
As a chief, me I talk from my 10 years like about 4 or 5.
Okay.
So I saw come my name, come about, and then, growing up, people always call me Chief, Chief playing football, you know, school days. Yeah. So come my name come about through Frankie.
So how did Jah part come on?
The Jah now is when I start the music. You know?
Mm.
Yeah.
As you mentioned football, I was going through your bio and I realized that football was your first love. But talk to us about how, you know, you traded your soccer boots for music. How did that happen?
You know, that one was so difficult. You know, a very difficult decision for me to make at that time because, you know, football was my dream, my first dream, you know.
Right.
So throughout high school, you know, I always wanted to become a professional footballer.
Right.
You know, but they always, you know, want to do music too, but never love the music as much as football. You know, you just do it as fun. You know, they are school, I beat it on a tear, and them good thing there.
Nice.
You get me? So after leaving school now, you know, I got a scholarship, half scholarship to go to Tennessee. You know, a university in Tennessee. It never worked out, so at that time I was going through a difficult time. Yeah. You know, start to work at Sandals, South Coast, you know, Westmoreland,
right?
You know, White House. So at that time now, after I leave the hotel now, you know, one night I was there at home and, you know, going through that hardship and everything, then just something just come out of me. You know, a beautiful voice. You know, I never knew that I could sing that good. You know, so that's how I get the inspiration that I could sing. So that's how I start the music. You know, and from that point, that was 2017.
Right.
From that point till now, I never stopped singing. You know, so that's how I got the inspiration to do music.
And it was that strong. It got stronger than the love of football.
Yeah, man.
Wow.
Yeah, man.
Tell us a little bit about what you're promoting now. What is the music you're putting out now?
You know, Jahcheef always gonna put out positive music. You know, conscious lyrics. You know, so I have a song now out called Dream.
Dream.
My latest song. You know, so that song, you know, built out of pain. You know,
wow.
Going through the hard times, you know, leaving from Westmoreland, you know, coming to St. James, you know, Montego Bay. Love St. James, love Montego Bay, you know. But it wasn't an easy period for me, you know, getting, you know, a lot of, you know, sticks and fights and everything. So, you know, the dream come about, you know, through that rough period, you know. Yeah, man.
And as you mentioned Dreams, Jahcheef, the song that you're promoting, I was listening to that track as part of the research for the show tonight, and I realized in the song, you know, you talk about people not being real, among other things, and since you've been on, you've spoken quite a bit about, you know, difficult situations. Musically though, what are some of the challenges you have experienced, and share with us your method of overcoming these obstacles that come in your way?
Yeah, man. First and foremost, you know, the challenges that I face, you know, as an upcoming artist is getting my songs out there, you know. Yeah, and getting to work with producers and all these things. Sometimes I wonder, like, do I really sound good? You know, are these person really listening to my song, and, you know, what are the feedbacks they're gonna give me? You know, what do they get from my music? You know, so that was the hardest challenge for me, like to getting my songs out there to producers. You know, so I always try to do positive music because I always positive growing up. You know, I always want to, you know, to elevate persons, motivate them through my lyrics. You know, that's my dream, to help people, to help my family. You know, because I grew up hard, you know, a hardship. You know, so I always want to, you know, do music in a way where it can change lives, you know?
One of the things I wanted to find out from you, Jahcheef, is with all the hardships that you've gone through, hasn't it made you stronger and made you grow and made you evolve into a bigger, better artist, footballer, person overall?
Yeah, man, I'm grateful for all of the hardships, you know, all the hard times. Because it built me.
I want us to play the song. I want to hear the song. You want to hear the song, Kishim? I know you heard it.
Yeah, man.
All right.
Dreams.
So Jahcheef, I want you to introduce the song in your way, right? And we'll play it right here in studio, and give our listeners a taste of your latest effort, which is Dreams. So go ahead, introduce it.
Yeah, man. Mo get for realize people nowadays don't real. Them want hurt your heart for your mother cry. Them no know the pain you feel. Now in a this your time, I just money me I say hey. Millions in a bag pan the plane and fly. Me I work hard for my dream. Take on the fail for the goal them. Very neat, me I score them. All heap of scars, now me heal from the ones and very wings. I'm soaring out like pigeon. Lose many times, now the game I'm winning. Yo, the streets and grow me. It gave me knowledge. Out on the road, no boy can't kill me. Every trace, we roll with me safe like COVID. Them can't overthrow me.
Here we go. Dreams. Hear it.
My get for realize people nowadays don't real. Them want your heart for your mother cry. Them know the pain you feel. Now in a this your time, I just money me I say. Millions in a back on the plane of fly. Me I work hard for my dream. Yeah, take on the fail for the goal and very neat. Me I score them. All heap of scars, now me heal from the wound and spread my wings. I'm soaring out like pigeon. Lose many times, now the game I'm winning. Yeah. Grow me, it gave me knowledge. Out on the road, no boy can't close me 23. More roll with my sick like COVID. Them can't overthrow me. My get for realize people nowadays don't real. Them want your heart for your mother cry. Them know the pain you feel. Now in a this your time, I just money me I say. Millions in a bag on the plane and fly. Me I work hard for my dream. Yo, my clean and trending, millions spending. All of my girl, them have to wear Fendi. Benz just rolling, Crown Manchester. I ain't the same, yeah, my dog, them braffing. One fly, go a foreign, now switch pa my party. Do the work, one rich by your morning. Been a brain of things in a
All right, so that's the latest musical effort from
Jahcheef. Do you have a management team, Jahcheef, or you're kicking it on your own?
Yeah, man, well, I have a management team right now, working with,
And what's the short-term goal? What you hope to attain, musically?
Musically, my aim is to, go perform in the biggest stages, in Europe, That's my aim. That's where I want to get towards.
That'll happen this year. Don't worry, son.
Yeah, man.
That'll happen this year. But one of the funniest things, Kish, is that so Jahcheef comes in. Say, I'm a barber. I can't get over this,
Oh my goodness.
My barber, no, not Jahcheef as my barber, My barber in Montego Bay. So I remember getting a haircut from him. And him said, Bones, say me want a little artist, and him bad, and he played man's song. While him give me the haircut, And he said name Jahcheef, but it just never connect with me. Because every day you get everything.
I didn't realize that you had a barber. I just thought that, you just had no hair.
Yes, it's true that my life kind of rough, but the ball off, yes.
No, but that is the beauty of our
This
music
business.
artists on the EBUZZ. Like our music artists, they come to us in different ways. From a lot of emails that we're getting, or just through scrolling through social media platforms, and you'll stumble on something with someone with a wicked talent, and they extend an invitation to come on.
But here's the joke. Now, he told me about the artist. I made no connection that it was him. He gave the artist my number, and I spoke to him, and I heard the song. I said, yeah, man, I will give you strength, and so on. And not making a connection with the barber, him and the barber come here tonight, You know what I mean?
That was when you made the connection?
That was when I made the connection a while ago. I tell you.
Wow.
Yeah, so Jahcheef is in the building. Big baller, big singer.
Big barber, too.
Yeah, barber too?
Yeah, man.
Yes, I barber.
Oh, wow.
Barber too.
And you seem to have like a humble spirit. Like I'm getting that kind of vibe from you, and that is necessary, especially now. But let me ask you this now, Jahcheef. Like, given the social media platforms, it's almost every day a new artist rise, and the entertainment space itself is basically saturated. Do you have a strategic plan? Like, I know your main goal, you want to tour Europe, but then there are so many entertainers out there, and it means that you're gonna have to go over and beyond. What is your strategic plan so musically you can get what you want in a business that is already saturated?
You know, to be honest, you know, my plan, you know, or my goal is to go out into the street, you know, connecting with the people in the street, you know, getting my songs to DJs out there, you know, so yeah, going into the streets, you know, whenever there are a party or anything, you know, I will go into the streets and get my songs out there so the people can hear it, so they can connect with it, so they can share it also with their family and friends, you know.
Look, let me tell you something, Jahcheef. Keep this positive attitude that you have. Keep up the good music and keep the tenacity, meaning that you're very persistent with what you want to get done. And we're looking for an EP from you, because I know you have whole part of music out. Man. We want to see the EP coming out. Anybody want to big up before you go?
Yeah, man, I want to big up the whole Westmoreland, you know. Savlamar, St. James, Montego Bay. You know, big up my team, come with me tonight, you know. Rasco, a.k.a. Flossy.
Yeah.
You know, yeah, man.
Where Baba name?
Cedric Anderson.
Yeah, big up your barber for believing in you and taking a chance and reaching out to Bones.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Pick up the whole Hanover Massive, you know, the whole St. Mary Massive, same way.
Yeah.
Clarendon. I have a show coming up soon.
Yeah.
You know, that's in Hayes, Clarendon. You know, Silly Boss got up on the show, some other young artists, same way, Shaka. You know, so that's in November 19.
And before you go, how can people reach you on social media? What's your social media handles?
Yeah, man, I can find me on Instagram, Jahcheef2255. Yeah, man, I can find me on YouTube as Jahcheef, TikTok, Jahcheef, Facebook, Jahcheef. It's spelled Jahcheef. Remember that.
All right.
Jahcheef. Yeah,
Jahcheef, keep on doing it, brother.
Wish you all the best. Yeah, man.
Man, we got one more spot before I go.
Got you.
Yes.
Father Ricky Famous, you know, Father Kevin.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Much love. Big up the barbershop, A&D.
Yeah.
Barbershop, that's on Bottom Road and the H Strip.
No, Gloucester Avenue, you. No, Bottom Road,
yeah,
around here, you.
So, come on.
What?
You know?
Gloucester Avenue, youth. What are we that, you?
Wish you all the best,
Much love.
All right.
Thank you guys for
Jahcheef.
having me tonight, you know.
Enough love, yes, sir. Keep the link, right? Because we know we have much more music and things to play for you. Big up yourself, Jahcheef, every time. As a matter of fact, like, you know, we're talking a little bit earlier, Kishima, we got so many big ups, so many events.
We have another one.
Oh, yeah.
Retro recapture that's happening.
Hey,
and
do you realize, does it seem to you that there's a resurgence or just like just a monopoly of retro parties just taking over recently? I mean,
absolutely. And then just hearing Big A and Future Fambo just now, with Fambo highlighting that the 90s entertainers from the 90s, they are getting a lot of bookings as well. So it's not just on Jamaican soil, but it is also internationally as well. And even in the clubs across the US, the 90s, that era, that period, those are the songs that are still being played. So it's no wonder that we're seeing like a string of these retro type events, because people are yearning for that kind of vibe, Bones.
Music, and that is when it was sweet. Retro recapture. We're going to be talking to Mr. Donovan Campbell. He's online with us. Mr. Campbell, how are you, sir?
Pretty good.
Boy, you sound excited like you're out for recapture the place. You what, brethren?
Greeting to the boss, greeting to read the land. Mr. I'm ready.
All right. Tell us how ready you are. Where is this? When is it happening? What time we need to get there and how much to get in?
And what type of entertainment we can look out for?
What you're recapturing now? Tell me.
Recapturing the lockdown system. We miss a lot of friends for the past 2 years. Close workers.
Right.
We saw the Asiban. We used to work in our hotel segment from Nigerian straight back to Oji.
Right.
Now we live at home and we have a lot of network. And we see some that's a drop out. So you know what? We need to get together and enjoy ourselves. Just like we're at a wedding without a bride and groom. We need to dress up and celebrate life. And dance the night away.
I like that.
We can't do better more than Digital Chris. Digital Chris, before him come to Irie, one of the best disco party disc jockey in Ireland.
No, correct that. Not one of the best. The best.
Have me excuse.
Please, correct and fix. Correct and fix, youth. Thank you, sir. Yes, sir. Got you. Yes, got you. Big up Digital Chris, yes.
So what's the admission note?
No, he's going to tell you more. There's not just Chris on there. Here comes another one now. Another big one.
Donovan Bakers.
Oh, there you go. There you go.
All right. Me not say much more because
Keep it
when
there,
we're
sir.
not done, and we're there on the TV on Saturday night, we know where we go.
Yes.
We're not because the party
So
sell off already, so we just have to just give it a hit. Nigel Golf Course. Ambience. Can't beat it.
Wow.
Ambience is there.
Price.
Regular. 3 at the gate, 3-5. VIP, 550, 7 at the gate. And VIP, I get some. Sure, you see, look, that's a look of finger food that go on way. They are conflictors.
Cornish hen, small fowl. We don't want that.
Okay.
Make sure turkey as
Okay, so you're treating the VIPs extra right, so they'll have access to food and...
We listen to Marcus Garvey. We should have listened to Marcus Garvey.
So it's just a party.
Violation.
Feel happy, enjoy the moment thing.
So Mr. Campbell, what time we must come out?
You're not ready for party, you know.
What?
Why didn't we listen to Marcus Garvey?
Straight party right
We should have listened to Marcus Garvey.
So we are respect
Why didn't we listen to Marcus? As I heard Garvey.
No, well, you have to know. So, I
want
to say happy birthday to my uncle. Now, he said his birthday, the party is Saturday, right? His birthday is Saturday, and he's going to be 80 years old.
Oh, wow.
I feel him part of that. He can't even go to the place. You think him easy? Yeah, man. Uncle Wendell Guthrie, happy birthday to you, sir, when you
listen to Marcus Garvey.
Just give me number.
You give your number, you're Shelly down. Take care of it. Yes.
Call me before I do me sign him. I'll make sure I get him pass to come in.
All right. So
Wow.
I think I like
Donovan Campbell, it's so exciting, and I like the fact, we can start partying as early as 8:30 and just dance the night away, and good vibe and good energy. So we wish you all the best.
How's your parking, by the way, Donovan? Parking and security and them something there?
Excellent.
Everything's sorted out, right?
Excellent. Parking inside, excellent.
Look, the lineup with Donovan Dakers and Digital Chris, and it's for the folks who know that history of those two prominent DJs, they're going to go there and really have a good time. So thanks for
putting it together. Know.
If you know, you know.
Yes.
Right.
You need to know.
There you go. Donovan Campbell. Man, are you playing? Are you sure not your name Dakers? Just school, huh? Not this one. It's going to be great, Donovan. We wish you all the best with the event, my brother.
Thank you much.
All right, thank you so much. And that is...
Yeah, man, it's going to be absolutely
retro recapture happening on Saturday, August 27 at Negril Golf Club, starting from 8 p.m. And you heard Donovan Campbell, them going all the way to 3 a.m. and them observing the curfew. So go out early so you can get the best of the party.
Uncle, one thing I worry about when he say my recapture lockdown, I said, no, sir, that's something you want Lego.
Lego. Like the bird. Let it go.
The bird, right. All right, so guess what? It's that time. Our main artist tonight is Droop Lion, and we have him on the line with us, and we're very happy to have him.
Yes, I haven't seen Droop in forever. That's what it feels like. Right, Droop Lion.
Droop Lion. I love you from here to Mount Zion.
Hi, Droop.
Families, don't I deal it?
Droop
Lion. Not hearing you, Droop. I'm not hearing you.
No bother with it, Droop.
Yo,
where is Droop Lion?
Yeah, not hearing Droop, but I know Droop talking to us, but I'm not hearing. Absolutely loving his hooded sweater right now. We see Droop Lion branded merch. So we're going to talk to him about that later on as well and find out where we can get that access to that merch. But Droop, are you hearing us?
All right, we're not seeing. We're going to be seeing to work out the technical problems here because, boy, we're playing with it tonight. So let us see.
Yeah, not hearing Droop, but we definitely.
We're hearing you
now.
No,
we're hearing you now. Droop Lion, welcome.
Droop!
Boy, it says long time.
We are saying Droop. Droop, what you say, brethren?
They hearing him now?
We can hear you now. We
Yes.
can hear you now, Droop. How you doing, brethren?
Yeah, you hear him now?
No, we're hearing you.
No,
we're not hearing Droop.
We're hearing you. We're not hearing
Put
Droop.
Put Droop where you there. So we can't hear Droop.
Yes, put Droop on.
No, man. Come. We're not hearing Droop. We hear Droop like him there far in the, you know. Brethren.
No, we're hearing you, but not Droop. All right.
Bro, put
Droop?
Yes, sir.
You're low.
Yeah,
Too
Droop
low.
line I hearing, you're sounding low.
Very low.
But look here, I'm so excited for see you. It's like, oh my gosh, it's been
Droop
a minute.
Lion, what happened, brethren?
DJ Bones, my brother.
My brother
Yes,
Droop, how are you,
brother.
sir?
I'm here, man.
It's good.
I'm here,
It's good.
I'm here giving thanks to life. We have survived and this living,
Your signal, you can put Droop where you are.
Yes, give Droop your audio.
Yeah.
Give Droop your phone.
Because we can't hear Droop as loud as we hear you.
Yeah.
All
Hello?
right, you hearing me now?
Yes, we're hearing you loud and clear.
All right. Big up yourself, Droop. Rastafari.
Yeah, Droop Lion, look, it is absolutely great to see you. Mash up. It feels like forever.
It is forever. Hey, Drew,
Yes.
COVID just reached over there and a lot of people and a lot of things closed down and shows and tours not keeping, and you're a man that tour extensively. How did Droop Lion manage and survive through the COVID?
Oh, until that. You know what I mean? This thing affect I just like everybody else. You know what I mean?
Same.
And, this thing rough, brother. You know what I mean? Because we just get free up. You know what I mean? Even in our country, our government just free up on entertainment. We were the last people, the last sector. You know what I mean? Within the workforce. You know what I mean? To be freed up. You know what I mean? Because everyone feel like this, entertainment carry this cluster with this huge crowd all the while, and you know what I mean? That's great more epidemic within the pandemic.
You're going to loan up, Droop.
I can't be right to start to say, you don't affect our people, though. You know what I mean? As an established artist, we have to find a way to make sure we continue to do what we're doing and find a way to earn, you know?
All right, Droop, we have to fix that audio. We have to fix that audio, Droop. Now, there is an echo that is happening in the background.
Yeah, the person with the cell phone close by will have to hang up the cell phone so we can hear you through the Zoom audio because we're getting a double up. Right.
All right, I think that Kemar had cut the call because he says it's loud. The echoing is a little bit too loud. All right, so we're gonna see if we can reconnect with Droop Lion in a few seconds from now. We just wanted to make sure that we could hear him properly because I know he was connected, but the brother
or what we need to do is when we reconnect with Droop via phone is to mute the Zoom audio and have the conversation on the phone because we were hearing him clearer on the phone.
Yeah.
So if you can hear us, Droop, we're going to call via phone. Don't hang up the Zoom, but just mute your Zoom audio so we'll hear your audio through the cell phone and have the conversation because we're getting a doubling up of the audio.
And I'm just wondering
earlier.
now, while we wait on the connection with Droop Lion, we could probably play a song or two from him. What do you think?
Look, can we do that, please?
Let us
yes.
do it. Let's get some Droop Lion in here on the airwaves right here. Roots Rocking Reggae Radio. Droop!
No, that can't be right. God knows that can't be right. What's that they say? That can't be right. They say money's got and turn. If you believe them, you will get hurt. They say money's got and turn. I don't believe a word they say. Money's got and turn. Money's got and turn. They say money's got and turn. I don't believe a word they say.
Irie FM, I the lick that.
Never make the wind blow. Never make the rain come. Never make thunder roll. Never make the fruit strive. Never make the moon
moonshine. Money cannot buy time. Money cannot buy love. You see the love for the money, cry for the money, inspire for the money, and die for the money. Go for the money, yo for the money, go for the money, see the glow for the money. Not a crew about money, but them slew for money. Many make money, but them don't share money. Any friendship break up through money.
Yeah.
Them don't have penny. Money's got hunter. Money's got a believe them, you will get her. Money's got a they say money's got hunter. I don't believe a word they say. Money's got hunter. They say money's got hunter. They say money's got hunter.
All right. Now I think we have made a reconnection with Droop Land. Droop, my brethren.
Yes,
Droop.
No,
Wow,
crystal
look,
clear,
it was absolutely good to see you, even if it was for that short moment on Zoom. But, we saw you wearing your Droop Lion hooded sweater. Now, talk to us about those Droop Lion merch and where we can get access to it, because it really looks dope.
Never seen me like Rasta food, so my size are extra large, yeah?
I have a store online on Facebook,
Really?
you know what I mean? Called
Oh,
Droop
nice.
Lion Apparel, you know? And I actually use my Instagram page, you know?
See.
Droop Lion at Instagram, you know what I mean? To actually endorse these brands, you know, because it's a thing. It's a thing where we as Jamaican artists are fitting, because it's all business, you know what I mean? That's what we do. You know what I mean? It's our merchandise, and it's something that even help to get us out there within the populace, you know what I mean? So we have to do it, and it helps us turn to, you know what I mean? That's one of the things that we turn to, you know what I mean, and create some levels within COVID, as we speak about how we handle ourselves in COVID. You know what I mean? That's one of the things where I was in America, and we come up with the whole idea, because I have so much immaculate pictures gone to all these people who take the pictures, you know what I mean?
Right.
And people always asking I about our merch, because I go all about, you know, I don't just go in the diaspora, you know what I mean? I go way out, you know, way out with this music, and people don't just want our music. People are in love with our culture, you know what I mean? They are in love with us, you know what I mean? And we need to make sure we package ourselves and get business and, you know what I mean, do the thing the right way. So that's what I'm trying.
I don't think you're trying to Droop. I think you're doing it.
You're doing it. And, as Droop mentioned, Bones, about touring and stuff, whether it is working in the studio or touring, opening up for Toots and the Maytals, Toots Hibbert, you have worked closely with him. What was that like for you, just working with the late and legendary Toots Hibbert?
Well, to tell you the real truth, you know what I mean? I can't use the words to explain, you know what I mean, the moments around this man, because anybody know this man on stage and off stage, knows this man is a wonderful human being.
It's awesome.
He's very dramatic, you know what I mean?
Yeah, man.
You know, it's always a great moment with him, you know, and he's a musical genius. This man is like a teacher. You know what I mean? So every day it's like a learning process for I, and I was so sucking it up and sponging up everything, you know, not knowing that, John or Star would lose this man within flesh like that, you know, but he still live with us, you know what I mean, because it works, you know what I mean. To tell you the real truth, Empress, we have done great works, you know what I mean. Right now, I even have an album, you know what I mean, that he played a lot of instruments on, you know, and he even write songs, you know, and all these things, you know.
Tell us about the album, Droop. Tell us all about the album.
It's like working with Tooth. You have to have work ethics, you know what I mean? Because this man, I want to tell the world this, because I know the world listen to Iris, you know, and who know this man pre-music, just like the man who have to open his factory called D&G or Ray and Nephew. You know what I mean? Every day. You know what I mean? This man spend 8 hours and more in the studio, you know what I mean? Every day I make sure, I'm put in work on the craft, and him teach them things to I. You know what I mean? Because I can lay black. You know what I mean? Even if I can do it, I have never tried it before. You know? I mostly like music and farming, you know? And then this man teach some ethics to I and I about this music, which will never leave I and I.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So it's like, it is the greatest thing, man, because I want to tell the ones and something in the bones and Kashima.
Same.
You know? Coming down in the music, I'll be a great, you know. I'll be a great so and I get to go around, you know what I mean? Because knowing, say, it's a Elise Kelly bring I and I to the table, you know. My mother,
know.
Yes.
I know that.
Freeway.
Yes.
Yeah.
And bring Droop Lion to the table, you know what I mean? Nobody never do it before. I don't know if I believe them, never believe in I and I or what. You know what I mean? But we're good. Then, and then, after this female goddess touch I and I thing, I'll be some great man and I want to tell them. Yeah. It's like, we work with Robin Lynn them in the studio, create albums. You know what I mean? I go around gladiators. You know what I mean? Right now, to the day, gladiators are my musicians everywhere we go in the world. Whether South America, Europe, or America, North America, anywhere. You know what I mean? And thing, and it's like some you know some divine step for I and I. You know what I mean? Knowing say these are the people who create the thing. When me and front toots, you know, me don't know if it behave, you know. I want to tell them the real truth once. I don't know if it behave because
I don't know if it behave. I don't know if it be around him neither, you know, because when Toots and I stand up and talk, you know, Toots Hibbert are the biggest comedian they can find, you know, man.
Yes, I and this man we take a serious reason and turn it in a joke.
A joke, yes,
and,
man.
And next time or 2 weeks after you hear him bring up at the reason, you would even believe that this man was taking it serious. This is the type of genius that he be. You know what I mean? And this man told me that he leaves school at 4th grade. You know what I mean? But if you listen to the type of songs that this man write and this man play every instrument in the music.
So
you know what I mean? So I find out when them say players and stringers, my strings are indeed. Man, if you come play with it, man, for know say divine orders. You know what I mean? Because I see this for myself. Well, today we as youth, what we can say about the experience around it, what we learn, you know, today as youth, if we want to reach these type of platform with these elders, because this man sings for all 2 million people in the Empress. And this is not a joke thing. You know what I'm saying, Bones?
No, it's better.
Yeah, man. I've seen him live in New York and his impact.
I mean, that's nothing normal, you know what I mean? And what really costs all of this type of thing for Atma, because these man never really leave originality out of all of them development, because youth will always the futuristic, you know. Remember, there were people before him, and him told me that even the ones that he was in the band with, there are people who singing before him. They are the ones who bring him in the meters, you know what I mean?
Right.
And thing, but he come with a futuristic type of energy, but he never really left the groundation out of the thing. So right now, every man want to be like a Toots Mater. They want to get this type of exposure like a Bob Marley and a Peter Tosh, you know what I mean, and a Bob Andy, and all these type of people are gladiators, but at the same time, they are walking different roads. Well, I want to tell the youth, and it's okay for I and I to innovate, you know what I mean, and come, because I could bring the sound of Toots, I could bring the meditation of Toots, I have to bring Droop Lion, but with his guidance, because we are just youths, you know. You know what I mean?
And one of the things, you know,
is laid.
one of the nicest things, you know, and I want to give kudos and blessings to my dear friend, the beautiful Queen Elise Kelly.
No, absolutely.
And why I want to big her up. You know what?
Yes.
What was your name before? What was your name before Droop Lion?
Hey, I want to tell you the real truth, Bones. You know, so I never name myself from my band.
No.
And I say this to make you know, so them used to call me Droop Dog, you know.
Yes, I know.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then when Elise Kelly know me, I'm gonna want just to say Elise Kelly on the one and, you know, come on, the world knows I'm a murder this.
Yeah, man.
She
That's my girl. That's
like
my girl.
Someone could have said Chris Blackwell response. You know what I mean? To Bob Marley, Bert in the music, and Elise Kelly response for I and I. And everybody will follow her and see the intelligence and the effort and, you know what I mean, the worthwhile to make sure so them keep up a youth like Droop Lion. It's all because of the energy of the Queen. See? Yeah. So may I show you this now. You know what I say? I will mistake, so. I will a vibration and read my Bible name and Rasta friend them in our yard, in the garrison. Olympic way to be exact, you know what I mean, down in a tower island. You know, right across from Arthurville, which part them keep.
Big up Arthurville.
You know what I mean?
Boom,
Natural,
boom.
big up Arthurville. Because a general upon the ground, big up the whole general.
Yeah, man.
You know what I mean? I say, and thing, and me not listen to radio. You know what I mean? Because through me as a youth, I love spirituality, you know. When my friend them say a prayer time, you know? And we are all reverence. So I put my clothes over me and we are all reverence and thing.
But a youth run coming out the yard and said, Droop, you don't know what Ellis Kelly just changed your name a while ago on radio. You know what I mean?
I'm a dog, a lion.
Because I want to tell the dad the real truth. About a week before that, me and my agent them sit down, my lad, and to the meditation where we are wall. Because we are studying, we are read Metonetar, 1, 2, and 3. Big up Julius and Jalad and I see it and them youth there, you know what I mean? And thing, and we are all some meditation style where we are learn about Egypt, Africa, and Ethiopia and the whole thing. So, we feel high. Zane, so we think about even the dog thing from a long time because I never me call myself no dog, you know.
Yeah.
Are the ones them get up and because I told you living at the desk because me I live in between St. Mary and Kingston, because I remember me as a youth now who lost my mother from a tender age, like 9 months of age, boy. You know what I mean, Kashima?
Wow.
So I tell there as a mother, Kashima, right now you have all the youth to grow and you have to just know, so yo, give them the fullest in a life right now, you know what I mean? Because many youth not even know the experience. See, I take a hug from their mother in spiritual world.
Droop, one of the things.
Spiritual realms.
One of the things I have to tell you, Droop. We have to do this again, and it has to happen where you are in studio with us. Right?
For real.
Because we're out of time. And the
And
reason
we
we're
don't start the conversation. Look here, we don't start the conversation,
You know what I mean? This is where it
Look
starts.
here.
So that is.
And the smoke smell. Will be playing a song for you. I know they plays it in the morning. DJ Bones Kashima.
Yes.
They plays it in the evening too. For right. They plays it on the freeway. Oh, EBUZZ. They plays it on the freeway. Kashima, yeah, this is the Kashima.
Look here, of course. And same way we pray for them.
We are rearrange this.
You know, me I say mama soon come back and all of them type of something there. Because them for know me say that, you know. You know what I mean? And me go there and think when I sing the songs, is the Colonchi come to me and say, you jump 3 hurdles in the music, you know. You know what I mean? Because then we go for mama one different type of way from every man go for mama. Because I remember me not lose my mother early. So I could come talk about mama, I want to buy a Benz, I want to buy a big house. You know what I mean? I have to come tell the truth, so I lose my mother from a tender age, and the people them to take on to that. I love Jamaica for that.
Droop,
I love the world.
we have to get you in a studio next time here.
Yeah, Droop, we're gonna have to reschedule this interview because so much to talk about and we barely scratch the surface.
We have a busy show tonight because of the amount of events that are coming up. So Droop Lion, we'll talk to you again and we'll have you in studio. So guess what's going to be happening now, Kashima? We have another big up, the Bourbon All-White Beach Rave. That is going to be happening on Saturday again. Boy, Saturday busy.
A lot of events happening. So we're going to be talking now real quickly with Lloyd Benjamin.
All right. So Mr. Benjamin, how are you, sir?
A pleasant good night to you, sir, and madam, and the rest of Jamaica.
Kind of feeling quite excited and feeling
good
elated.
Night.
Good night, Mr. Benjamin.
No, on Saturday, we know that it's all about Bourbon All-White Beach Rave. Yeah. Can you tell us what's the admission, where we can get tickets, and what time should we show up for this event?
Well, I'm going to say before I say that, the energy is so high in the grill that we're only at 7 o'clock.
Yeah.
It's available at Bourbon Beach, at Riverside Pharmacy.
Right.
And at the Boardwalk Plaza, the hardware at Boardwalk Plaza in the grill.
Wow. Tell us what time we need to get there. What's the price? And,
7 o'clock, sharp. The gate will be open. $3,500 at the gate. $5,000 for VIP. And if you have first few for early bird tickets available at $2,000, it's almost finished. But if you come early, you can get.
And what's the entertainment package like? What are we expecting? What are we getting?
It is we're out on the beach. You're coming to where the center cradle of reggae music in the grill.
True.
Formerly the bus early days.
Oh yes.
Where we used to feature Gregory Isaac, Dennis Brown.
Right. Right.
And it transformed into Bourbon Beach.
Wow.
And we looked at the Jamaican music scene now, and we said, who could we bring to close out the summer with a bang and a high?
Mm-hmm.
And we looked at YouTube statistics and we saw that the 2021. And so we went out and reached out to the management early this year of Intense.
Oh, Intense.
And bring him here to close. Yes, to close out the summer.
Nice.
With a bang.
Nice.
First performance in the grill and Westbound for that matter.
Wow.
And he's coming, well vibes up, ready to go.
We're looking forward to seeing that. And so, what you know, the stage time? What time will he be on stage?
Showtime.
Showtime.
Well, we start at 7, and sometime after midnight, he'll be in the stage.
All right. So people,
the vibes is heavy, and we just go to the floor after midnight.
But people need to get in early and get situated, right? And get comfortable. Man. Pay their money and come in.
Get the vibes. We have some of the top DJs. We have Gary Chong and Mac and Gemini out of the grill.
Nice.
We have our host DJ Gore out of Kingston. We have DJ Flames.
Wow. Nice lineup.
Now, Mr. Benjamin, we know that you're excited about it. We can hear the excitement in your voice. You're also looking forward to Saturday, and you have an awesome show lined up for the patrons. So we wish you all the best on Saturday coming for the Bourbon All White Beach Rave. What a way to end summer.
We told you the song with a bang and a high.
All right, Mr. Lloyd Benjamin.
Come on, Jamaica, come and see Intense in a commander performance.
Bourbon All White Beach Rave. Thank you, Mr. Lloyd Benjamin, promoter. Big up yourself, and we wish you all the best with the event. I know it's going to be. We know it's going to be intense.
It's going to be intense.
Yes.
Indeed,
right, one word.
All
absolutely.
Right, so we're on the button almost. We're going to head back over to New York right now. Right, so IRFM now brings you a live report from the IRFM New York rollout. And the IRI team is currently at Sands Bar and Grill in Queens, New York. And it's over now to Big A, DJ Lollipop, DJ Brian in New York. Big A!
Thank you once again, Bones. Thank you, Kashima.
Yep.
We're still here at the Sands Bar and Grill on Merrick Boulevard in the heart of Queens. And goodness me, there is quite a crowd on hand right now, even though the persons are mainly dining. DJ Lollipop is on the wheels of steel.
Right.
But if you can dance and dine at the same time, then you get a vibe of what is happening here. The people are going crazy in their seats because of the kinds of songs that DJ Lollipop is throwing down right now. So all in all, we're having a great time. But DJ Brian is somewhere, and he has with him a new and upcoming artist. Brian, where in the world are you?
You know, in New York, man. You know, we just give them piece of the juggling, and you know, Lollipop in there do the right thing right now. So we buck up on our brethren, you know, Money Mark, Hot, one of the new artists them in New York City, and you know, we're about to put him to the world right now. Money Hot, Wagwan, let the people hear your voice. Yeah, man, East Coast money moving. If it's not a money move, no move. Money Mark at another building. Yeah. That is it, man. And you know, you have a brand new song where it a going good so far. Like, me do a little research on it since we link up a while ago on YouTube, and it's a good look. So, I could know about the new song. Yeah, man, make away, as I say, make away the youth some of the future. We don't want no more shooter, you know, it's a positive vibes. A strong message to youths, you know what I mean? And it's just a right time to back to school for those try to ease down some of the violence, you see me? Right, that is the right thing. But you don't know time upon us, and you don't know the thing, so just make the people know them can find you on Instagram and, you know, all of the social media platforms. Yeah, social media platform, MONEYMARKHOT. It's Money Mark Hot, one word, no space, MONEYMARKHOT. All right, so just big up IRFM, because you know IRFM is on live and direct, you know, one of the biggest station in the world. It's another one from the hit maker, Money Mark Hot. For the ladies, big up IRFM all the time. You don't know Portmore, Jamaica, Kingston, Cockburn Pen, you don't know Richmond Park, 7 West, 8 West, you don't know. Alright, man, we're outside, I represent for the world. All right, big up yourself, my G. Yeah, Kishima, I'm DJ Bones. We there going with our vibes, you know, New York City, nice. Man, I tell them, I don't feel like come back home. But you know, we have to forward back a yard, because I guess I'll go place, right?
Rich, you get rich! That's
right.
Youth!
Watch the boot,
youth!
Let me tell you something, man. You see Big A, you can't see Big A used to them place, and the man just there like, you understand?
When you live there.
So, a general man, a Big A in the Big A, no?
Big Apple.
In the Big A.
Big A in the Big Apple, yeah.
Big A! Our town. And we are here with another legendary figure in New York City, a legendary figure in the world of dancehall. If you know anything about Stone Love, you will hear references been made over the last 40 years to Barney. Once you touch out of Jamaica, you say Stone Love, you have to talk to Barney. Barney is the foreign arm of Stone Love.
Right.
And with me right now is none other than the larger than life Barney. How you do, sir?
Right, enough respect, my virgin, not respect. And welcome to New York, Irie FM.
Yes.
The legendary radio station in Jamaica.
Our second home,
Cool,
our
man.
second home.
You have been off the radar for a little while, Barney. What have you been doing differently with yourself? Because we haven't heard the name Barney ringing our ears like back in the day.
Well, I'll take a little break, pause for a cause.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes that's the way that's to go, but as you know, the Stone Love organization has still been running, doing what they got to do.
Mm-hmm.
You're
still a part of it?
Well, I'm still associated. I'll never be disassociated from the Stone Love movement, because when you come to New York, everyone see me and say, Barney, Stone Love Barney. So
Barney, Stone Love. Yeah, man, we know that is your surname. Barney are your first name and Stone Love are your last name.
Yeah, well, I was christened, with that name, all courtesy of Father Paul. And that's why I'm Father Rory. Cancer is in Florida right now.
Mm-hmm.
Billy Slaughter is somewhere in New York. He just performed on Sunday inside the Mingles. And as you know, Repo's getting ready to do his 50th anniversary tour. That is coming to the New York area, the Miami area, and the Atlanta area. It's quite a few places that he'll be doing it. 50 years of the Stone Love movements will be going on pretty soon.
You have seen the music change or evolve, Barney, from way back in the days, from rockers to rubber dub to dancehall, now to this new fusion music. What do you think of the music today as it relates or as it compares to the music of yesterday?
Well, so where I'm concerned, where the music is concerned, is that there's generation gaps. In every walk of life. Like when I was growing up, I'm a 50s child. And for a lot of people who don't know, my father was a vocalist for Count Ozzy and the Mystic Revelation of Rastafari.
Watch the man.
So it's all about Bunny and Skitter. George Dudley Bunny is my father. So I was raised in the musical industry. But when I was growing up, in Jamaica, and it was the rock steady, the ska era, and then come to the rock steady era, there was a time that our foreparents used to say, we don't want to listen to them boogie yaga music there. But then it transitioned and it came to the rock steady, then it comes to the reggae. But then you see, there's a change in time, is a change in youths. But as you say, roots rock reggae live on forever, because anywhere you go in the world, because I've had the opportunity to travel extensively around the world, roots rock reggae still stand predominant.
What are you saying? Roots rock reggae not gone away.
Will never go anywhere.
Reggae is safe.
Will never go anywhere.
And I'm taking your word for it, Barney. If you say so, you have been an authority on the music from God he knows when. Then if you say we're safe, I am going to believe you that it's safe for true. There you have it, Stone Love Barney, indeed, giving us a quick chat right here at the Sands Bar and Grill on Merrick Boulevard in the heart of Queens. And do we have somebody else to talk to, Simone?
We're out of time, Biggs.
We're 2 minutes into Muta's time.
All right, but we just want to give a quick shout out to a customer who is passing through the Sands Bar and Grill. What's the vibe?
Yes, the vibes is good, Nice food, energy vibes, everything is right, relaxing. Just listen to some good music, eat some good food,
Is this your first time here on Sands Bar and Grill?
No, not the second time.
Okay, great. And what's your name?
Kevin.
All right, Kevin, send a big shout out to the people in Jamaica.
Yeah, I want to send a big shout out, big up my friend them. Them know me as Kevin, otherwise as Baba. Whole me pen, my bridging them, my friend them, seeing we. Big up my mother, Ruth Chamberlain. My sister them, my brother. Whole works, Delroy, seeing we, Big Baba, Alfred, Jason, big up the whole Jamaica, seeing we.
All right, give thanks. And there you have it, one of the customers at the Sands Bar and Grill. And that's a wrap from us right here at the Sands Bar and Grill. DJ Lollipop and DJ Brand still are sharing the thing. Yeah, but you still have more juggling, more rounds to play, man.
Yeah, cause remember I just warm up, you know. Me I warm up with the liquor, and me just warm up with the juggling.
All right.
So, you know,
well said, Brian. Well said.
A different thing.
All right, brothers. Thank you so much.
So like Biggie Money, I go touch it very soon. So we don't know. Maybe you might go touch the wheel and make us see what I go on.
If we touch the wheel, but I won't go play. Trust me. I won't touch it, but I won't go play.
All right. Well. We'll tell you in short order where we're going to be tomorrow. We are at a different location in the heart of New York every single day.
You're going to be at my friend's restaurant tomorrow.
Remember me have the itinerary in a Biggie. Don't ramp with the thing. You know. So you know tomorrow Thursday, we're going to in Queens again and Jamaica time. Not Jamaica time. Oh my God. But anyway, we are there Queens tomorrow again. So just know so we're going to write it. Very close by.
Very close by.
Yeah,
all right, we're out of time, brothers. Thank you so much. We're out of time. Yes,
on behalf of the team, back to you.
All right. Thank you very much, Biggie. IRFM just brought you a live report from the IRFM New York rollout. And, of course, on location, DJ Lollipop, DJ Brand, and of course the veteran himself, Big A. And of course we want to say a very special thanks who made the buzz possible. We want to say thanks to our production assistants, Shamara, Vivine, and Jody Ann, technical operator Mallory Simpson, studio engineer DJ Kamar, telephone operator Jody K, and social media specialist Peter Brodba. Boy, Kishima, the show busy. Tonight's buzz brought to you by Tad's Records and the new Hezron album titled Man on a Mission, now available on all digital platforms worldwide. Hezron, Man on a Mission, and the album on Tad's Records, the ultimate reggae experience.
I want to say a big thank you to Droop Lion, and Jahcheef. And definitely we have to re-invite Droop. But that's our time. I'm Kishima Francis.
And I'm DJ Bone. Stay tuned. Mutabaruka is up next with a cutting edge.